Oh mate, it's snowing. What are we gonna do? Alright, how y'all doing? So with my morning duties complete, I'm gonna hop into VR, while on some skeletons in Legendary Tales, and see if the deluxe audio strap can solve my VR head issue. I mean, I've got no problem looking like a VR raccoon, but I'm just taking a quick break. This is the 2-hour mark. As you can see, VR raccooning is still very much a thing, and there's still a bit of a pressure build up around there-ish on my melon. So I don't know if I need to adjust the strap anymore, but you know, working on it, going through it. But the lack of cable management, or the cable dance required to do things, is actually pretty good. With the cable being routed and the audio being routed around the side and down the back, is somewhat better than it going directly over the head, especially when I had extra cables coming through for, so I had like 2 extra cables coming out for extra audio and microphone, and then those would then hang down the side of the so they'd be movable. So it was a microphone and headphones, so they'd have to come off as I take the headset off, come back on. I'd have to kind of loop them past my arm or around my neck or whatever. So working better, kind of. Just gotta try and figure out how to stop the dome soreness. Maybe see if they have a different facial interface for the Vive. I've got a serious Franken-Vive thing going on right now. At this point, why didn't you just buy an index? I'm still coming in under. Even just buying the headset for the index. So, all in, I would say a success. The raccooning, a little bit of on the back of the dome, but all in, rad. The fact that the headphones are attached, and as I say, the few cables that I don't have to manage in excess, just a win in my opinion. If it was the $100 deal, probably not. But for the half off 50 that I paid for the DAS, as they call it, the deluxe audio strap, solid. Now, some dodginess is going on, all right, because when people start kind of, you know, they start to chatting. If people start asking me questions they don't normally ask, my brain starts to go into, you know, what's the pattern? What's going on? There's something going on, right? Jet started talking to me on stream today whilst I was wailing on the skellies, right? In the Legendary Tale. Fucking great game. Seriously great. So fun. Just like running around wailing on things. Gets really tense when your health starts going. Can't believe I didn't realise that the health is on your wrist. But Jet commented, how are my controllers, my index controllers, because my index controllers are a bit uncomfortable for me. They're not terrible bad uncomfortable, but like I'm probably not using them in a way that they're supposed to be used, because my hands are apparently kind of big. I mean, the nickname Suffolk Strangler tends to be a bit of a thing, but little bit on the big side. So this is one of the knuckles, my right hand if you can't tell, and I struggle to reach these buttons in play. Like I really have to kind of get my thumb. That's not comfortable. And I can remember I asked Jet like how he presses that button. Okay, and he said, "Oh yeah, I just use the this bit, the inside bit of the thumb." But for me, that's like that falls between the two buttons, so I can't. I can't press the that button with my just so my hands are a bit. I've got reasonably. Well, I think they're not that long, but my hand doesn't fit, and even when I'm using the stick, if I try and use the stick normally, that gets really uncomfortable. So I have to kind of hook my thumb other round, right? So, how are they? They're great compared to the Vive ones. Just my hands are a bit, okay. So my reach is a bit. Valve makes an extension for these. So if anyone wasn't aware, I put a post on Facebook saying about how I needed to get an extension because my hands are too big and I wanted something to feel right in the hands. Everyone's minds went dirty as fuck. There's no way in hell, even if I got an extension, I'd be able to two-hand this thing, goddamn rice. But Jet started asking me about my control pad. And I'm like, right. And then all of a sudden, we had a delivery come through. It wasn't a delivery for anything that I've ordered. I'm pretty sure of that. But then other things started to slip. This is the box. I don't drink vodka. I can't drink vodka. Makes me unwell. Right? Box. Jet starts the talking the more, and he kind of hints at a box, and he hints at vodka. To say, I can't drink vodka. Box comes through, come out of stream. So we can easily say this is from Jet. Because he's mentioned a couple of times my control pads, we can probably guesstimate this is something for my knuckles. Valve released a piece that is an extension for the knuckles. I was going to buy an extension because they released it, but they don't sell it or box it or package it, right? They released a 3D printable part. I don't have a 3D printer. I was going to go to Etsy. Our boy Jet, he has a 3D printer. So, just not many hoops had to be jumped through to potentially assume, maybe possibly, that's a box from Jet, potentially for the knuckles. I ain't going to be Sherlock Holmes anytime soon, I'm just saying, but my brain starts to tick in stupid ways, so should we open the box? What I'll do is I'll carve it, and I won't open it and look inside it, and then you can have a look inside it. By you, I mean me of the future looking back at this moment going, what the fuck was in the box? It's like, I don't know, you senile old fool. Did it proper. Unboxing cleaver. Not much of a cleaver. Right. Into the box of the devil's drink. Hang on. Yep. Yep. That. Is that pink? Is that pink? I don't know, I'm shade blind. Is that pink? Very fleshy coloured. Is that for my knuckles, or is that genuinely a fucking nugget extension? Bless. Because he knows I can't get a good firm grip on it, so, you know. Oh, mate, you didn't sign it. You didn't sign it. So I take it that's going to need, I guess, a little bit of sanding on it. Yeah, it's got a few spurs on it. Look at that. Good solid grip that is. Cool. Extensions. Actually, do we even have sandpaper? I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit skeptical when I was told about the old extensions. Right? Look at that. All it is just a thing to thicken the controller a bit. That actually works. Like, I can still reach pretty far, but I have to overreach. Seriously, check that out. That is, I mean, again, my reach is still pretty far. But like, if I just, relax. My thumb falls into what I would imagine is a somewhat more normal position. I mean, as I say, I can still, and if I go for the grip, I can still pretty much reach to the end of the grip, but still it forces my hand to fall into a much more comfortable position. I mean, I still have to kind of with my thumb, but it's not, that's a lot easier to find. And all it is why don't Valve include that in the box? Well, I've now got a good solid grip. Extension printed and made. GG. Printed and made. It is the fucking... Oh, that's just rad. Yeah. Now I don't feel like I've got such big murderer hands. That's well good. Like, thanks, Jet, mate. I'm proper impressed. Gonna give him a little bit of sanding. I've just been sold on the magic of 3D printers, and that it has been confirmed yet again. I am a terrible human being surrounded by fantastic people. Thanks, mate. They just keep getting better and better. Food. Delicious. I didn't expect the pasta. Did not expect the pasta at all. Scoffed it down. Oh, I'm such a fat bastard. I'm a fat guy in a skinny guy's body, alright? Just, I love me food. Everyone loves food, mate, because if you don't love food, you die. True. Kind of, I suppose. Unless you have a medical condition, in which case that's unfortunate. See, told you I was a nasty bastard. Right. You're terrible, mate. I know. I want to throw out there, Jet, you are a cheeky bastard. Absolute cheek. I asked Jet about the old VR raccoon. Like, does he get the VR raccoon face, you know? He said, yeah, there's nothing he's been able to do to get rid of VR skull. But he doesn't have the pain in the back of his dome. Like, I don't know if he uses, like, earbuds, though, or whatever, but then that wouldn't really matter, I suppose, thinking about it, because the DAS, the Deluxe Audio Strap, the pain in my dome wasn't being caused by headphones, because I weren't wearing any. Obviously, they were on the DAS, which, by the way, sounded a lot better than I thought they would, which shouldn't surprise me, given that it's the same setup as what's on the Cosmos. Just a shame the Cosmos has that cruddy halo strap that I can't use because it doesn't fit right, and then when you move your head even slightly it tilts and then you can't see through the lenses because balked. but cheeky, because he goes, yeah, I don't get the pain in the back of my head, you know, because got more padding, ain't I? She's got fucking longer hair. Just because I'm a balding old man. He's actually probably right, to be fair. I might try and do a bit of VR with one of my MASH hats on, just to see if that helps the NE, because then that way it'll just kind of, well, give me a bit of padding, man. That's really weird, though, because I found that, like, when I was doing VR with long hair, the Quest built-in audio sounded kind of shite, right? Then I cut all my hair off, and all of a sudden my headset had bass. Like, you could actually feel the bass coming from the Quest 2, because there was obviously nothing in the way where it was firing the audio. So it's like, because the speakers in the Quest 2 are really close to your skull. So fire into your head. Changes in comfort since kind of losing the melon fluff. I don't know. Better? I mean, I'm not ripping it out as much. Then again, you know, I did enough of that, which is why I shaved my head to start with. But, yeah. I'm curious what other people do for comfort in VR. Like, do they wear hats or extra masks or layers between the headsets? There's one part, like, I'm just curious, like, is there one headset that is universally considered the most comfortable, and then others that are just just agony? Because everyone's got a different shaped head, a different shaped face. So What works for one person may not work for someone else. As I say, I can't use the Vive Cosmos, but other people can. Although, considering the Cosmos is usually universally panned, and then people say get the Cosmos Elite. But then it's still using the same Halo strap and the same doobery. The only difference is that one of them's base station tracked and one of them's got inside out, and it's a changeable faceplate that dictates which version it is. So, you know... Well, actually, I do wonder, could I use my Vive version 1 base stations with the Cosmos Elite? With the Cosmos Elite faceplate? I assumed yes, but I think it's only 1.0 going forwards works for 2.0 stuff, not 2.0 going back. Like, the Index will work with 1.0s. I don't know if, like, the Vive Pro 2 and stuff will work with 1.0s. And I don't think I can use 2.0 base stations on a Vive 1. I can't remember. Either way. Gotta sort out that VR comfort. Gotta sort it out. How people sleep in VR, though, with all them cables and stuff, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the Quest 2 would be the best one for that in wireless mode, but then by the same token, well, you end up with a lithium battery strapped to your face. I don't know how comfortable I am with that either. Cosmos Elite base station 1.0s. Interesting, that. Ugh. Vive ones, though. Thanks again, Jet, mate. Really appreciated. Gonna give him a bit of a sand and then get them all popped onto the thing so I've got a proper grip on the controls. It's gonna be rad. That really does make a difference. It seems really ridiculous, but it really does make a difference. And I'll see you all with a bit of luck in the next one.